Happy Friday, Paul Hadley Middle School. It is Friday, May 15th, 2020, and this is your last daily video announcement. Hey, before we get started, I just want to say thank you. I've had a good year. I do think that it ended a bit more prematurely than I would have wanted, and I'm sure that it has ended way too soon for some of you, or at least in terms of being able to continue to meet together. It ended a little bit too soon, and I'm saddened by that, and I really wish that we could have gotten that time back so that we could have spent more time together as a teacher and students. I enjoyed my time teaching you this year, and I appreciate all the hard work and all the effort that you have put forth to become better students and better people. I hope that I have been able to do a good job in helping you along the way and helping you feel like you've become a better person, or at least better in some regard, through your experience of being my student this year. But we do have one last assignment to do before you are officially done with me as your teacher. Today, I want you to log in and do your attendance quiz. Make sure you get this last one done, and then you can move on to your last assignment. Your last assignment is going to be a reflection. It's going to be a writing piece. It's like a journal entry. I want you to think back on the whole year this year. And before you do that, it might be worthwhile to go through and watch the Friday video. I put together some things in the Friday video that I hope will allow you to see some of the better things about what happened this year, at least with me, the Friday video, you as students at Paul Hadley Middle School. Take a look at it, and then I really want you to think about what this year had going for it. You're going to write a 1.5-page reflection about what this year was like for you. One of the traps, one of the troubles, one of the things that we fall into easily is to think about this whole entire year, but we have what's called recency bias. And that is when you are thinking about the whole year, but you're using today's experience to cloud your vision of what the whole experience has been. And that's why I'm encouraging you to watch the Friday video a little bit, to remind you that there were some really good things that happened this year. It's not just this time that we had to spend apart. It's not just the quarantine and the coronavirus. There's a lot more to this school year than any of this. If you go back and you watch little videos from August, you're going to see that there are some really exciting things that you got to experience this year. So what else should you be looking at and to do your reflection? Well, I want you to think about what was good and what was bad. What was happy, what was sad, what made you think, what made you roll your eyes, what will you forget, what will you remember for the rest of your lives? What did you learn? How are you better? How are you different? I think if you answer those questions, you're going to see that just because the past 2 months, past 2.5 months, we've been experiencing life in a completely different way, that it wasn't all bad. There were some really good things that happened this year. I want you to write a reflection about it and turn it in. Once you have turned in that reflection, and you've done your attendance, you're going to be done with 7th grade language arts. And I wish you the best as you move on to becoming an 8th grade language arts student. I will be in the hallways forever. You just need to come find me. If you want a high five, or if you want a attaboy or a pat on the back or something like that, I will be happy to do that. I will see you next year. I hope that you have a great summer.